You've unlocked a previously locked playlist. Wanna give it a shot?
Yeah, but we're gonna go there in Adriana's McLaren.
There's something electric in the air. The kind of restlessness that precedes great moments. For good reason. We're getting you to a new dimension of car culture. The world of electric vehicles. My guess, it'll be nothing like you imagined.
Oh, a lot of winding roads here, though.
You won't be the only one to enjoy that Motorfest experience. A popular young tech reviewer has come all the way to join you in your electric Odyssey. His name is Danny. He hasn't been around much, but his viewers say he's a smart, knowledgeable, and passionate guy. He can't wait to meet you, so go knock his socks off.
So I hope he's a real person and not like discount Elon Musk.
In this playlist, you'll first get to showcase each vehicle we got lined up for you through a nice and sweet ride. Then, it'll be racing time. You will witness how electric power stands against a century of internal combustion engines.
It's time for us to have an open mind and not bash electric vehicles for what they are. Oh god! We cannot bash them figuratively, but we can bash them literally, just like that. Okay, this is one that I am entering blind, I will admit. So we have to go in blind together. Okay, so that kind of gives me a vibes of a smartphone ad.
I'd say get ready for a glimpse of the future. But that wouldn't be right. The future is already here.
So we got 6 events. 7. Oh, no, just 6. Just 6. We only got 6 events for this one. Okay. So let's move on to our first one.
Another activity awaits.
Porsche E.
One of the cars the
Express.
Motorfest wants to showcase for our lovely reviewer Danny is the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. An engineering marvel with all the slick style of a Porsche and the raw power of battery-powered acceleration. Remember, drive the vehicle to the designated location while keeping it as unblemished as possible. It's a showcase after all.
Oh, great. We have to drive clean. It's gonna be kept clean, sure, but I am going to be breaking that electric engine with all the multiple cases that I am going to. Oh, so it's... Okay, so it's the other one. So they're washed in next to each other. Oh, it's considered a street car. Okay. So we're restricted at the Taycan Turbo S. What do you mean loan vehicle selected? Isn't this my own Taycan? This is clearly not my own Taycan.
Hey, is this thing on? Yeah? Thanks again for driving these mighty EVs for me. You make it look so easy. Writing about these beasts is no easy feat, and I'm not much of a driver. Lucky to be teaming up with you.
Oops. Don't flatter me. We crash when I get flattered. Okay, so this is a bit of a doozy, a problem.
Anyway, let's do this. I might not drive, but I know quite a lot about these machines. The Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Where do I start? First 100% electric vehicle made by the Stuttgart manufacturer. Different variations available on the market. The Turbo S you're driving being the high-performance model. Hey, nice! We got the best one! And if I remember correctly, it can reach 100 kilometers per hour in, wait, let me check my notes, 2.8 seconds!
Whoa.
Wow! You think you could try that? I mean, without damaging the car, obviously.
Kind of too late for that one, Danny. Oops. Ah, so I think I'm getting it. So we may need to blend the e-brake and the brake. Oh god. Oh, nice. This isn't a clean driving mission. You actually need to not kill the car. Gentle. Careful. I said careful! Damn it. Sorry, I was losing control. Oh god, that's scary. That entire guardrail would just eat up my health. Reminds me of those car escort missions back in TVU. You hit something, you lose a lot of health. You go off course, you lose a lot of health.
These sculptures are just... wow! Feels like we're in an island-sized exhibition. I gotta snap some shots.
Are you? Where are you? You're not driving with me. Oh wait, is that you right next to me? Oh no, it's not you right next to me. Help when we go through the grass. Neat. It at least hits 290 right off the bat.
We're here. Great job. I got some great pictures for my paper.
Can you just Photoshop out all the car damage that I have done to the Sport Taycan? Thanks. This is so bad. It looks so bad. Look how bad it looks. I am so sorry. That was an over-the-top cinematic right there. let's go to the next one.
What a win! The first amazing job, driver. I think you really showcased this car's potential. Now the race really begins.
Oh, so now we're gonna do actual racing now. Okay, reach top 3 in the Taken. Is this still going to be a loan vehicle? It's still a loan vehicle. So we just bought the Taken for nothing. It's just to unlock it, but we can't use it. Audi, a Urus, a Nismo Z, a Bimmer, the C8, and the still broken Taken. Well, the body's fixed, but the windows now.
Oh boy, this is it. Racing time. Keep in mind that the EV's instant acceleration is one of their most impressive traits.
It is.
That's something you can use against these guys.
What was that? Ow. Careful, careful, guys.
You are a friggin' maestro. I did mention that it'd be great to have shots in a storm, but damn, Hawaii, you didn't have to go so hard. Anyway, I'm eager to see how great the Titan can race. It'll spice up my review for sure.
Seriously, what were those platforms right there?
Use the nitro lane every time you see it.
Oh, that's a nitro lane?
You know Titan means lively young horse in Turkish. That's cool, but to me, Porsche is being modest here. I mean, look at that thing go!
Sorry, I was losing control. In my mind. Oh, it fills up the NOS gauge quicker. I see. So that's what it does.
This is so much cooler than my usual review cycle, and a hell of a lot crazier.
I'm gonna reverse just gutter run it. Screw the damage model. If I want to win this, I gotta. I bought the whole map. I might as well use it.
EVs first, guys. You can't fight progress. Take these nitro lanes to refill your nitro batteries.
I see. So that's what it does.
Don't make fun of me, but to me, EVs like that Porsche is like a new power joining the car universe. Like a friggin' superhero. What? I mean it. Got a clear shot. Full power. Let's make history.
God, ow.
I can't believe I'm being a part of this. This is mental.
This was from the podium.
A new hero enters the fray. This ride kills. You did it.
Hey, where's my window down? In the storm. liking the performance so far. EV against sports cars and supercars. That's a good twist. So we got 4 more.
No time to rest on your laurels. Keep going, driver.
We're gonna go to the Lotus now. Looks like the Evija.
What's coming will be electrifying. Pun very much intended.
Kilometers in.
There's actually more diversity than you'd expect when it comes to EVs. But right now, we're going to showcase something that's slightly more ostentatious. Danny handpicked this one for its brashness, exclusivity, and trailblazing aspirations. Also, it's British. Care to guess which car it's going to be?
Lotus.
The Lotus Evija, the
Evija.
EV connoisseur's dream. I know you're raring to drive this one, but save your enthusiasm for the race. The showcase comes first.
Okay, so we
Just stay on
it's
the
3
road
vehicles.
and get to the meeting point in one piece.
So it's 3 vehicles, I see. So it alters between showcase, race, showcase, race, showcase, race. I see. So the first one we have to take it slow and steady, slow and easy, and then the second one we go all out. A right here. Almost there. Ah, I see. So we keep coming back here. I knew it. The third was gonna be the Hummer. So we go to the lone Evija. So Evija, not Evija, not Evija. Oh wow. Looks super futuristic.
We're back online. I'm ready to do this. Let's get out of town first.
I'm glad there's no time limit.
So glad the Evija's got included in this EV lineup. I barely got to check it out when it first came out. But this time I'll make sure to review the living daylights out of it. For starters, did you know they only made 130 of them?
Profanity filter much? 130. So it's on hypercar status, supercar status.
The Evija has been called many things. Eve, Type 130, Omega, but most people call it fast. I mean it. They can reach a max speed of 340 kilometers per hour in like 9 seconds. That's just insane.
I just went to 340 kilometers before you could even say 340
That
kilometers.
speedway is a perfect place to check that fact. Let's see how fast you can really go.
344. Yep, numbers don't lie.
Can you hear that? Barely, right? It's like the stealthiest show of force. Check the wind turbines on the left. Looks like the wind is picking up.
I wasn't looking, I was admiring the Evija's interior. Look how...
We're here. Good luck for the race. And don't forget, use the Lotus's full acceleration from the start. From 0 to 100. Combustion engines just can't compete.
Do I have to slow down or do I just need to pass the finish line? I just need to pass the finish line. Look at that park. cleaner than attacking, that's for sure. Perfect delivery, $200. Nice. So I'm glad there are like some delivery missions, honestly.
Great job, but the journey is far from over. Great job! After watching you, our reviewer has new and inventive ways to describe this modern classic. Showcasing a car is one thing, but braving a storm in it is something else. Good luck, driver!
So there's still gonna be another storm? 623 Hyper. Oh, look, two bugs in one. Two Bugattis, same model. Highlander droid
so you're
format
driving
X.
at warp speed through a tempest and racing a bunch of friggin' monsters. What could go wrong? Keep her as steady as you can. I'm gonna try to get good footage.
Easy for you to say to tell me to keep it steady in a typhoon, in a hypercar, an electric hypercar, mind you. Yeah, you get your head out of your ass.
That EV has a pyramid-shaped battery and an extremely low center of gravity. Slick engineering innovation for an optimal combo of power, responsiveness, and agility. It's gonna give you the edge, no matter what you're racing against. Trust me.
I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, just look at the competition.
You are actually part of the storm. You're lightning. I should write that down.
Ka-chow? Oh wow, this Jaguar is pulling.
This is incredible. Nobody's ever driven an EV like that.
Oh wow, no. Come on, slipstream me.
Horsepower with that kind of acceleration? No wonder Eve isn't street legal.
Ow, that Jaguar though. This is 2,000 horses?
Almost there. Gotta get those glory shots. This car was made for the spotlight. Damn, what the F was that? You good?
Let's try that again.
The Jaguar just killed me.
Victory! You rode the lightning, and I got the shots of a lifetime.
Wow, this Eviha though. On level 5 difficulty, mind you, we outperformed the Bugattis. Between the Jaguar and the Lotus. Hey, wait a minute, that's another iconic one-on-one. And what got me to remember is that the front of the Lotus Evija looks very close to the Ital design color. So did we just recreate Need for Speed 2 with the newer Jag and the newer quote-unquote Ital design, but represented by the Lotus? So two more and we're
Good
done.
job, driver. New challenges lie ahead. I'm sure your heart's still racing, but there's no time to rest. The next next vehicle you'll be showcasing will likely surprise you. Danny is beside himself with excitement. Think of it like a revival. I'm sure you've never ridden anything like this before.
Okay, spoil me,
Your
Kara.
vehicle for the next race and showcase will be the GMC Hummer EV. This rough rider defies size and speed like never before. Give it a whirl. Oh, and it might be sturdy, but remember to keep it pristine for the delivery. Have fun.
Of course. Let's try to aim for another perfect delivery. The Evija was wonderful. It was amazing to drive. And that duel against the newer Jaguar hypercar, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I tried to recreate what happens in Need for Speed. Yeah, no, not happening. Okay, now we're on the GMC Hummer EV. We've seen a street car, we've seen a hypercar electric vehicle. What would this do?
Hey, can you hear me? Okay, good. Wow, this one is gonna be a trip. I'm super excited. It's been over 10 years since the GMC released a Hummer. Let's see what this electric behemoth has in its belly.
It's kind of slow though. Like compared to the Evija should have been the finale. Because of the speed that you're getting. This way could barely hit 200.
I timed you while you were driving. 0 to 100 in 4 seconds. That is pretty fast for something that heavy.
I could barely walk with this. What are you talking about?
Did you just cross that road without looking? That's bold.
I was looking. I just didn't bother moving my head. Oh wow, no
Perfect
speed
traction
loss.
from shallow water to land. I'm actually looking for a title for my review. What about the E-Bear? No? Your silence speaks volumes. Alright, we'll find something else. You are a friggin' maestro.
Also still good. Didn't crash into anything. Yet.
Do you think you could really go for it in this next set of turns? I want to see how the suspension holds up.
That's okay. So that's how you skid. You shift to neutral, and then in its max RPM,
Awesome. This car is
you
like
shift back to drive.
halfway between a tank and a cloud.
Oh god, here we go. Chicane subsection.
Wish that slope was even steeper. I'd love to see what those 3 electric engines can do.
I'm honestly scared. I want to go to the road now. Let's look at the interior of this Hummer. Whoa! Oh god, no! No! No, I want that perfect. I'm scared.
We're almost there. I still need a title, by the way. The Graceful Giant, maybe?
No.
Okay, never mind. We'll figure it out after the race.
No! We lost it! Can I rewind? We cannot. We cannot withdraw mistakes. I didn't see those big rocks. I thought those rocks would just be thrown through. Oh! Well, there goes my bonus. Big boy. The big boy cometh. But I would say a little bit kind of slow. I'd rather have this one as the first one. Oh, it's a rally rate spec. Gotcha.
Congratulations, driver. On to the next one. I hope you've got a feel for the Hummer. Who says a heavy car can't handle smoothly? You delivered the car. Now use your skills for the upcoming race. It's not much further. Let's see if we can impress our resident tech reviewer even more.
To see if what we could do. Is this the last one? Or there should be like some sort of finale too to this.
Holy fun! Looks like this is where the fun starts. You're racing a power truck smack in the middle of a volcano, surrounded by, I mean, look at all this.
There's a lot of ambient lag. Yeah, this maxes out at 150 kilometers. God, we just won figure eight and I nearly lost control. Oh God! Oh God!
No doubt about it. The suspension definitely works.
I see. You cannot recharge. So the only way to recharge is to go through the recharge stations.
The Hummer, the power, the talent. You got all the ingredients we need to win this thing.
Yeah, but our enemy's also in a Hummer. The military Hummer, mind you. So here, compared to the last ones, we don't got electric recharge or discharge.
Oh, this truck is so much fun.
You have to charge
I can't
it on
believe
our
they
own.
actually
Oh
made
my
this
goodness.
thing.
I'm seeing the challenge now. I can feel it, Mr. Krabs.
Whoa, this place looks like some kind of trippy mood. How am I supposed to describe this? Oh, forget it. Look at this. Nobody's gonna believe me anyway.
We need to go through this border. Okay, there we go. Oh, we're spinning. We're spinning. That's the only way around it. We have to blend the neutral and the drive to get anywhere or somewhere with this. Yeah, we'll need the NOS on this hill climb.
Oh, just look at those 250 kilowatt engines at work. This rules.
Oh God, oh, that's the finish. Straight to the peak? What?
That was intense. I think I finally found my title. The Lightning Hammer.
I'm just
Two on the nose?
Just call it Thor. That hill climb at the end, that was cool. That was absolutely cool at the very last bit.
You did it! You delivered our 3 cars and proved EVs can more than hold their own against the greatest gas guzzlers. Danny's ecstatic. Thanks for making this happen.
Oh, it's a shame though that it's road terrain here, because that would have been a really good moment to... Hello? What event is this? Now my interest is piqued. What event is this? Is this I want to see? But yeah, it's a really big missed opportunity to have that graveled.
Don't you think it's too early to call it a day? Yep. We actually have another surprise for you two. I'm not messing with you. One extra spectacular race. 3 cars, hand-picked opponents, and multiple terrains. This show is far from over. No more details. I don't want to spoil the whole surprise. Trust me when I say that there's still plenty of room for amazement when it comes to the EV Odyssey.
So, basically multi-terrain electric car face-off? What's our vehicle here? What? So looking at the picture here, we got a Lambo, a Volkswagen... What's this? This is a... What? Looks like a Volkswagen and a Taycan? Taycan? What am I using? The Volkswagen ID buggy. That's an EV? Hello? Oh, well, this sucks. I thought it's gonna be like go through all 3 car classes, or like all car classes against each other.
We're back. Did you know about this?
No.
Oh my god, we're getting the Volkswagen ID buggy concept? That car isn't even in production. You're driving an actual concept car. I have no idea what's coming next, but it's off to a great start. Wow, whoa, you're not gonna... I mean, come on! Oh, man! My heart stopped beating for a moment.
I'm disappointed by the fact we didn't have NOS when we did that jump. Wait, hello? Is this our sample take of Baggio Grande?
We're back with the Porsche Taycan? Perfect.
So is this how the grand race is supposed to go? When we get to certain checkpoints, we
Can't
actually
complain.
switch cars?
My audience loves when I write about the Taycan. Among the street e-cars, it's kind of an obvious choice.
Okay, so we have to win this race. So we have to beat Elliot, Idris, and Anita. Or Idris, Elliot, Anita. Oh my god. Bye guys. I had to do that. So this is how the grand race was supposed to operate. And we're getting a sample of it here in Electric Odyssey. No. Give me room.
This is a 3-phase race, right? I wonder what Crew Motorfest picked up for the final heat.
Okay, so we're in the final heat. What are you giving us? Yo!
No way. They are actually giving us a Lamborghini Terzo Millenio?
That Terzo what now? The Terzo what now?
This
Speak up.
bizarre concept car was a glimpse of what the future of Lambo could be. A hyper Lamborghini, pushing the bull standards to the extreme. An electric monster. Pure and simple.
Give me NOS. Give me
Clear
NOS.
skies ahead. Perfect time to punch it.
Oh god, 409. Wait, why is one in blue? I just realized.
Straight away. That's your cue. Terzo Millenio. Allá vamos!
Cringe. Okay, so I have to retry that. Full power.
No way. They are actually giving us a Lamborghini Terzo Millenio?
Go out of the... I lost it.
This bizarre concept car was a glimpse of what the future of Lambo could be. A hyper Lamborghini, pushing the bull standards to the extreme. An electric monster. Pure and simple.
It's kind of hard to maintain the NOS balance for this. Actually hit hypercar levels of speed against something like the Chiron. God, no!
Clear skies ahead. Perfect time to punch it.
Oh, come on! No!
Straight away. That's your cue. Terzo Millenio. Allá vamos!
Let's try that again.
Okay, yeah, we're definitely trying that one again. We can't allá vamos that much yet. Oh, come on! They are...
Allá vamos!
No, 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 no. Let's not allá vamos it. Jesus Christ, these two assets and these two hypercars. Nah, one more. No. Ah. Slowing down here.
Straight away. That's your cue. Terzo Millenio. Allá vamos!
Oh. Then punch it.
No way. They are actually giving us a Lamborghini Terzo Millenio?
Okay, good.
This bizarre concept car was a glimpse of what the future of Lambo could be. A hyper Lamborghini, pushing the bull standards to the extreme. An electric monster. Pure and simple.
Yeah, on low mid RPMs, the E-cars really don't do that well. It's only when we get to the higher RPMs where the E-cars shine.
Clear skies ahead. Perfect time to punch it.
Yeah, that one just barely filled up the tank. Far away.
Straight away. That's your cue. Terzo Milenio. Allá vamos.
Max speed?
That
406.
was amazing. I freaking love EVs. You just proved that the lightning is here to stay.
I hate you, Terzo Milenio. You look cool, but you drive like ass. I am so done. At least we got it. Well, good. We just need to get the last
You
bit.
get to claim your reward, driver. Welcome back. The storm has passed, but the EV lightning strike will remain forever. Danny's headed back already. He couldn't wait to use all that data he gathered. Looks like you've made a new friend. Pretty sure he'll be writing about your driving just as much as the cars.
I hope he does.
We're here! The electrifying Lotus Evija and its 4 500 HP individual motors joins your roster.
Oh, really?
Nobody will be able to keep up with you.
Okay, the last time we'll see this for the closed beta. Here we go. Just running at 74 miles. Oh god, yes. Playlist. Complete 10 playlist. Challenges unlock. Custom mode unlock. Fast travel to complete 10 playlist. Oh, we have yet to unlock that though. Playlist events completed. Nice. Now you can replay all the events you want through the custom mode, alright? And this one, would we reach enough to get the Rubicon Edizione? Now we're obligated to choose. And this one is the, among cars, this is the Pure edition of the Lotus Evija. Details: this has 2,000 horsepower, above 320 kilometers per hour. Last I clocked it, we were at 370. No, 340 was the Strassenversen. This one was, yeah, around 370. It's amazing to drive the Evija over the Lamborghini one. I don't want to know its name anymore because it's really that bad for me. For me. For them, but for me. Hello? What is this? This under construction zone. Front loaders, everything. Right behind the shopping mall. You know what? Let's switch back to our old girl. Oh, this one was good. This is gonna be good for some cinematics, though. We can actually park it at the back of one of the garages and call it a day. So if we go to photo mode and actually get out of said car, if we could get out of said car, oh, there we go. And then let's hide it. Yeah, there we go. That feels very tropical. That feels like a summer outing. Okay, now that we're done messing around with photo mode for the last time. So that's basically it for the entire content of the Crew Motorfest when it comes to the playlist content. So this game would actually be out on mid-September. There's no defined SRP price yet, but I'm definitely buying this. Alongside, prior to that was probably a GPU upgrade so I could play this further up to, say, 60 frames per second stable. Hoping that would be able to, I wouldn't say happen, because it will definitely happen, but hopefully in the case that I'd be able to secure it soon, just not too soon. And let's just enjoy the ride as I give my final thoughts. Okay, final thoughts about the Crew Motorfest. It is basically a wet dream for me come true. It is Test Drive Unlimited remastered in its highest form. Then again, if you know the history of Ivory Tower, they were previous Atari members who once developed on Test Drive Unlimited. But I do believe that is a historical introduction that almost everybody knows, especially those who are very in-depth of the game's life cycle. Everybody knows that. Wait, can I just double check on the map where we are as I continue to talk? Let us go here to Halewa Island.
The next one is bound to be breathtaking.
Alright, there we go. So, while we travel, I'll continue on my thoughts. So yeah, and Test Drive Unlimited basically was the pioneer of the open world racing genre, and they did an absolutely great job at it. Really good car list. My favorites are all there. Everybody's favorites are all there. It was a good start. Then TDU 2 came out. It's a bit of a step up by adding Ibiza. However, they just dropped the ball with the physics, with the voice acting. The models were slightly revamped. Some parts of the original Oahu Island were changed down the line, and I'm not one of those fans. And what else could we talk about? Then, when the whole riot thing against Atari due to bad working conditions happened, some defected, hence Ivory Tower was born under the headship of Ubisoft. And there were like multiple teams working for racing platforms there, and I think that was the time when the Crew won. Or prior to that one, Driver San Francisco was developed, trying to enhance the formula even further. The Crew one was good, with a bit of a subpar story. Finally, they tried to incorporate a story to an open world racing genre. Then followed by, yeah, good quality graphics, very ambitious goal of trying to develop the entire United States as a full map. Well, most of the US. You get the topology right, yeah, but the contents of it are very bare bones. Then the Crew 2 came out. It's kind of using the same formula still, with a very, very, very strong focus on arcade play style, which really gave it a mixed bag in terms of feedback from the entire community, good and bad. And then here we are. They developed the Crew Motorfest, which is the spiritual successor of both the Crew and Test Drive Unlimited combined. So this was a really good. Execution was really great. The new physics engine was really fun to do. I wouldn't say the same with regards to boats and planes. Planes, for one thing, has gone worse It went full simulation. It went full kamikaze on me. I can just get my plane and then just go jump it straight down to the warships at Pearl Harbor. Boats, on the other hand, they went very average. That's the only thing I would say. They went very average with how its final look came out to be. But for the cars though, they really outdone themselves with the cars, importing a lot of the cars from the Crew 2. Sadly, I also saw the news that Lancia and Alfa Romeo and Abarth are not being ported in. Licensing issues probably, so we won't see any of the Alfa Romeos. So if you want an Alfa Romeo fix in Hawaii, you just have to get the Test Drive Unlimited instead. Wait, I think I better park it here by the Aloha sign. Much more appropriate. As the sun rises. Because I'm gonna let the cinematic PV play out. Yeah, I'm gonna park it right here and then continue on my ramble. So, okay. The weather is one of the best things that I have seen so far with the Crew 2. I mean, the Crew Motorfest. The new dynamic weather is much more improved compared to the Crew 2. And it's definitely the one thing missing back in the day with TDU. But then again, the development of technology is so strong, so vast, so quick. It is meant to debut here in the Crew Motorfest. And it was a really good method of execution. Car physics, yeah. The acting was fixed. It felt natural. It felt cringe. Well, except for Danny from Electric Odyssey. He got a bit of a cringy treatment. But the rest, no, they were good. They were fine. Among the playlists that I have raced through, the one that I loved the most was definitely made in Japan. Very interactive. The least one that I liked, I would say was not Vintage Garage. I would say was 911 Legacy. 911 Legacy only had one conversation that happened at the very end. Very reminiscent to Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed, but you only get that treat at the very end. Everything before that, it's not a treat to enjoy. I did not enjoy it for one. The only thing I like is the fact that I get to cycle through all the 911s that the game has. The Strassenversen, the Blackbird, the very first 911, the Carrera 4S. Yeah, it was also quite short, if I dare say so myself. Second favorite of the playlist for me would be Hawaiian Scenic Tour. It is very educational, very geared for tourism, which is the best bit of that playlist. I got to learn and flash out a bit on my own Hawaiian dialects thanks to the game. Thank you very much for that cultural educational experience 101. And okay, going back further next, let's see. Customizations are pretty much all the same here. I know I should have focused on the new content like the GR Supra, the AAT Supra. Sadly, because of certain events, minus obviously buying the McLaren F1, of course, that is mandatory for my standards, but minus that, some playlists you are obligated to purchase specific vehicles to unlock them. The Burham for the Vintage Garage, it's not much of an investment. It's just 40 grand, so it shouldn't bother you much. But the Electric Odyssey, I was quite disappointed at the fact that you have to buy a Taycan Turbo S, but you cannot use it. You're gonna be using the Lent one brought to you in by Danny, whoever that electric/tank content creator was. Yeah, it would have been better if you could use your own Taycan, or just don't buy the Taycan Turbo S at all and jump straight into the event. It could have been a better way around it. I was absolutely disappointed. The layout on Electric Odyssey, they should have put the Hummer first as the slowest. You know, make it way up. Slow, medium speed, and top speed. I mean, no, not top speed. Balls to the walls, bombastic top speed. That would have been the better experience through that. Because, like, imagine you were at the peak and then suddenly you were thrown down to the weakest. And I know the finale was there, which is a bit of a teaser of the Grand Tour. Alright, next feature of the Grand Tour. Yes, the Grand Tour is basically the crew's response to Vajo Grande, or Tour of the Island, or the Grand Race. Oh, Grand Race, I mean, not Grand Tour. Vajo Grande is Grand Tour. The Grand Race is the one for the Crew Motorfest. Obligating the group to reach 28 players before you could even start it. Attention spans would definitely be on the line on that one. You're gonna lose out. You're gonna hear complaints if you don't get that fixed. You should really be given the option to play the Grand Tour at least on the bare minimum. I'd say bare minimum of 4, like what they did with the Crew 2 PvP. I think the settings are the same as well for Monster Trucks and Demolition Derby. I could be wrong, though I did not try it myself. I hope that is not the case, but if that is the case, Ivory Tower, I hope you are finding this video, because this last part would be an absolute critique as soon as I split the contents between Electric Odyssey and this feedback of mine. So yeah, that's my big tip. Don't wait for 28 players to fill in. You can play at the minimum and say, give it a timer of 5 minutes. 5 minutes from when the roadmap spawns. So if within 5 minutes, whoever is left, they can execute that even when it's not 28. But if all 28 slots are filled prior to the 5 minutes, you can immediately start the Grand Tour. That way, there's more replayability on the PvE or the PvP side of things, because I know that it's also incorporated among the requirements for some of those. And if you do not have a full roster, what's the point of having those sub-achievements and those amazingly large payouts that you're getting in between those? So yeah, please take notes. Remember, you may have hardcore players within your player base, but you also have Forza defects, kids with attention spans as that of infants. You do not want to have them be kept waiting for too long. So this is geared for almost everyone. The entire experience is a really absolutely tasteful experience, and I don't want to hear any gripes that PvP was such a bad taste in my mouth because I spent 30 minutes on the waiting list, and to race for something would only last, say, 8 minutes. Yeah, it is a I forgot the term for that one, where you go from one stage to another, or in this case you switch car classes. Yeah, it's kind of like the the Summit Extreme back in the past game. That's why they made it grand, and I get what they're going for. But if you're gonna spend more time waiting than you are playing, I'd rather stick to the regular campaign. Thank you very much. But yeah, despite that criticism alone on the Grand Race for the PvP part, I am totally excited for the Crew Motorfest. Oh, one last thing as well for vanities. I hope you also get the option to unlock certain extra hairstyles for your avatars, especially for the females. I would actually love it if I could have, you know, some of the female characters have their hair as long as like reached halfway through their spine, that kind of long, bowl cut, resting on their shoulder levels of long ass ponytail. You don't even need to animate it, even for the sake of the victory ones. Well, a little bit of the ponytail, but that's just one detail. I mean, you already have the secondary actions for the bangs and all, but you get my point. So okay, so I'm already being kicked out of the game here, but you guys know all my feedback with regards to the Crew Motorfest. I'm really happy that this game got to bring us back here to Hawaii. Where is the airport here? So to finalize that one last bit, we're actually going to travel all the way to the airport Lai Temple Church is kind of the closest to a mansion that I could ever see here. But it is a church, not gonna lie. I cannot change that fact as much as I want to. Is this guy flying? Oh yeah, it's a player who's flying, yeah. So we are, yeah, we're gonna go to Oahu Airport here. Let's set the waypoint and fast travel here. So the best way for us to end the Crew Motorfest is by obviously and simply going to the airport itself. I hope there would be also some visual improvements. I miss the part that there are people here. Even give them the ability to have Ultra Instinct like what they did in the Crew 2. It would be even more immersive and interactive if there were people walking on the streets of Oahu. Of course, not everywhere, but anywhere that has a sidewalk. At least for free roam. Take them out when it is, when they are actually, you know, in a race event. But for the most part, yes, do please, oh wait, we have to go to the upper. Wait, I have to lock that in. We have to set it here. Alright. Okay, there we go. We have to check in on the upper. It's the only way for us to end this closed beta. So, turn here. Go up the overpass. I said go up the overpass, Adriana! And we have to be here. There we go. So up here, we're heading to departures. This is the best and only way around it, honestly. And I'm glad it's very fully reminiscent of how I remember Oahu back in TVU. And here we are. So, where are departures? Where's the departure sign? They should at least have that hidden. Or maybe it's just around here? Yeah, let's park here after that signboard. There we go. Okay, so now we are in the proper place to end this live stream. This playthrough of the Crew Motorfest. Really looking forward to this game. I hope you guys are too. And if everything goes well and I get the time that I need, definitely production of Vajra Grande 4 is going to happen. And this one, I might, like, waiting for September, I might boot up Test Drive Unlimited myself and mod it a bit so that we can get the full Vajra Grande experience. But yeah, so this is Myogi saying see you guys hopefully when the Crew Motorfest is out. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys on my next upload. Thanks for sticking by with me and Adriana, and I can't believe that the physics of the road, it didn't totally match, but who cares. Yeah, so enjoy this last cinematic of the McLaren F1 in the Crew 2.